coalition of theaters of color are really inspired, in a sense, by these institutions that were started 30 years ago.
I thank everybody here for coming out to salute me, struggling and trying and black and growing up in Harlem.
That Miss Ruby Dee gave of herself. We were trying to get some money. We had an opportunity to go to CBS Foundation. And I was scared. I have to admit I was scared. It was back in the late 70s, and so I asked Ruby Dee if she would go with us, and she said, sure. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? We went walking in there, and I felt so good, because I knew I had the power then. No, that's fine.
I'm delighted to be here on behalf of the Brooklyn Coalition of the Theaters of Color. We started out with the theaters of community theaters, but we still live in an America that says we must say theaters of color, and in a sense it's all right. That's all right, because when I think of us, when I think of myself, when I think of where we come through, and that goes back to my mother and her love for her teacher, William Edward Burghardt Du Bois. When I think of growing up in Harlem, when I think of the American Negro Theater and the basement there, when I think of people like Woody King and Sonia Sanchez, when I think of my friend Jackson, Esther, when I think of those people from the Amsterdam News who gave me a chance to have a column and that little magazine called The Tatler, and I think of Jim Jackson, and I think of all those people that a lot of you don't even know or even heard of, and I think of all those people that I came through, and I think of being here today for the Brooklyn section of the Billie Holiday Theatre, and I feel that, oh, how lucky I am to be one of the steps on this ladder. because that's what we are on this climb to the next generation of the magic creations that we as human beings are. How astonishing as creations each of us is. And so I stand here, not with an aw shucks, but oh my God, look who I am. Look where I come from. Do you understand me what I'm saying?
And I want to thank the New York Coalition of Theater of Color, so to make us remember how important this thing called Black theater happens to be, and that it's got to stay alive in our time. Woke up this morning with my eyes on Ruby. I say woke up this morning with my eyes on Ruby. I say woke up this morning with my eyes on Sister Ruby. Woke up this morning with my eyes on Ruby. Gonna live, gonna love, gonna resist, just like her. I'm glad I waited for love to call my name. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Howie Rock. Mr. Chulo Gatewood.